Yes, yo, it's your boy Fejay, and this is the On Head Sound Show. We will bring latest updates of various parts and sectors in the entertainment industries. We have the likes of producers, we have singers, we have artists, we have comedians, we have various talented individuals in the entertainment industry, and we showcase such platform to see how we can promote and help ourselves in the industry. And right now, we're in the studio and right here in Sky Pro Studios in Lagos, Nigeria. And I have with me a producer right here. He's a talented producer also based in Lagos. And ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for the one and only producer right here. So please, Mr. Producer, I would want you to introduce yourself.
Okay. Hello everyone. This is Mr. Rodney from Platinum Mix. I'm a producer, a mixer, master, and engineer here in Lagos State. So
yeah, you can hear that from him, and he's a dope producer. He mixes good jam and he also masters. So if you want a good sound, you want to mix and master your jam, you could directly come to me and we'll link you up to him. You understand? Like we said, it's a platform that showcases the very talent in the Nigerian entertainment industry. You understand? And so right now, I would want to ask our producer because right now there's a contest that's going viral, and we all know of this coronavirus, and it's something that is really coming as a shock to everyone. It's affecting every sector of the economy, and it's so bad. And I would want to hear from our producer what he has to say would have been the best solution for Nigerians at this level, because in other countries they were asked for the quarantine and they were provided with means of sustenance. I mean, they were promised to be paid monthly, and right here in Nigeria they just said we should stay at home, social distancing. And I want to hear from Mr. Producer what he has to say about this. I mean, with no provision on ground for a monthly pay or something like that. So you can just throw some little light, please.
Okay. Yeah, what I have to say is this. It is very unfortunate that it's happening. I mean, we never wanted this and we never planned for it. And what I will say is this: if you're please, we know the kind of the society we live in, we know the structure of our country and everything. We know how much the government can go, how far they can go in, helping the citizens. But what I want to say here is this: there's no two ways about it. It's just for us to cut the chain of the virus, and the only way we can do that is just for you, whatever you can do, however you can do it, just to stay home or not to get involved in much where much people are gathered, so that the infections cannot be easily contacted. You understand what I mean? So what we're going to do is what I think everybody has to do, which is what they're already doing in the Western countries, is just that whatever you know how, no matter however you can do it. However, if you can stay indoor, stay. But if you cannot stay indoor, if it requires in a situation, let's say maybe you're hungry, because I know that in this country people go out without even being sure of what they're going to eat. So I think whatever will have to push anybody outside there is if you're looking for food. But please, if you have to go and work for food, just don't get in. Just make sure that you're going to get whatever you're going and go back to your house. Make sure you avoid much contact, so that it will also be easier for our health sector, health officials to handle this situation. That's the only solution. That's the only thing I can say for now. The government is not going to do much. They already told you to stay home, which is I think is the necessary thing for us to do now. That is my own bit. So just stay home if you can. Stay home. Just try as much as possible to avoid much gathering. Thank you very much.
All right. You all have heard from the producer is in the house here, and he's giving his advice. It's something that we cannot deny. It's coming as a shock, but then we have to be safety conscious. And if I want to throw on highlight on that, I would advise that whatever takes you out, just follow the safety precaution. Whatever takes you out, just follow the safety precaution. Like he said, if you're going out, you don't have to involve in a gathering that is above 50. And so if it comes to situations that I feel if ever a Nigerian could adhere to the set of percussion like you're wearing, the safety ones that covers your nose, and you have the sanitizers, and you have the hand glove. You know, you could still cope, because I keep wondering how we can cope when there's no means of survival. I mean, the local market man who sells goods for survival, I wonder how she's gonna make it. So Mr. Producer has shown a highlight on that, and I'm also advising that whatever you go takes you out, just follow precaution. I think that's what is we are trying to say here. All right.
One more thing
you
I
want
have
to show light?
Lagos State, I think as of this evening, they've just announced that there's going to be a lockdown by Thursday, but that does not. That only includes. I mean, that only involves people who are not selling things that are really necessary. So, like people who are selling fashion, they're asked not to open that day. The only people that are asked to open it, those who are selling medical equipment, food stuff in the market, so that people can go and get it. But they asked every other person to stay home. Yeah.
All right, we just pray that this whole situation comes to a positive end. You know, we cannot wait for the solution. We cannot wait for these to come out. I mean, it's affecting every sector. So, right here from the On Head Sound Show, we're wishing everyone the best of luck. Just stay safe. And that is that for that now. And you know, we have talked about the coronavirus, and we just pray, like I keep saying, we should be safety conscious. Whatever is gonna take you out should be food or something, you know, something very important, because your life is more of priority to
yourself,
you understand? And right now, producer, I just want you to throw more lights on your profession. You mix and you master songs, and I want you to tell the artists out there and the entertainers out there the essence of a good mixing and mastering in beats, you know, so you can just tell us about that.
Okay. Yeah, it's a very good thing that people are beginning to pay more attention in mixing and mastering their songs, unlike what we used to have, say, late 90s and early 2000 and even mid 2000. But I think we are Afrobeat and mostly Nigerian music has come very, very long, very, very far. You understand what I mean? So what I want to say is when you these days you can easily record a good song, but when you record a good song and the song is not properly mixed, the voice is not coming out the way, he's not hitting where it should, the beat is not where it should be. I mean, all your effort, all your talent is just going to die off like that, because it won't create the impact that is needed for people to start feeling the song. But when your song is properly mixed, it has that weight, it creates that impact. When someone listens to it, they'll be like, they will actually get what you're trying to, the message you're trying to send across. So that is why it's good. It's important for you to consider, and these days it's important so that when somebody produces, it is let's say it is very, very, very very, very common fact that when someone is producing your song, a producer has worked on your song for some time, he gets very used to that sound that he's hearing. So if there is any place in the song where it's actually not coming out or not working, he may not actually feel it. But when you take your song to a mixing and mastering engineer, he brings his own idea. He puts his own idea into the song, and he kind of helps project the song, He kind of helps to actually translate the song so that it can be actually translated both when you hear it in a club, I often see people, sometimes you see someone say, my song is not mixed, your mixed and mastered, or your DJ might tell you, your song is not mastered, because even the DJ playing the song is not feeling what he should be feeling.
Sure.
You know what I mean? And no DJ likes to play when he's playing a song and people are not feeling it. So he just want the energy to continue. So that is why most of us who are into the industry, they actually understand what I mean. So if you've not been considering giving your song out to a mixing and mastering engineer, start considering it today. Just take your music more serious. Thank you very much. So if actually you wanted to contact me or you want to talk to me, you can actually do it through Fejay. Yeah, thank you very much.
All right. So lovely. We've got. I told you he's an engineer. He's a sound engineer, and as you can hear from him, music has different, departments. And if you face one side and you think the other side is not important, you're still not getting it. So the essence of having a good sound engineer mix your song and master your song has been highlighted. And so if you want to get to him, we can always link you up to him. I mean, he's dope, and like we said, we're gonna reveal the ones you really don't know of, but are really dope, and that's the essence of the On Head Sound show. One love, y'all.